So yeah, that's how I feel about it. And a lot of people are different. A lot of people, you know, I think with the younger kids, it's I'm not gonna say younger because I'm only 23, but with kids that are nowadays, I feel like they're falling in love every other week. And to me, love isn't a game.
Yeah.
And I cannot lie. I have said I love you to somebody and didn't actually mean it, but I knew inside I didn't mean it, and I did it because that person told me that she loved me, and I didn't want her to feel like,
hurt.
Mm-hmm,
but you shouldn't do that.
I know, and I told her, we talked about it, and she was crushed afterwards. And to me, love is a very powerful word, and so I was ashamed.
I've never told anyone I loved them and didn't.
I was ashamed. I was.
You should have been ashamed of yourself.
I was very.
It's okay. We make mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely a powerful word, and it's a powerful experience. And I agree with you on the being afraid thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's multiple reasons why anyone would be afraid of love. For me, coming out of an abusive relationship, and this is the first person I've been with since, and to really, I think that at first I wanted it just because I wanted it. I wanted her. And then to be so understood by someone, I knew instantly, she's got me. And that was scary. That was frightening because I had a kid, and our situations were not desirable for anyone to start a relationship in at that time for both of us. But like I said, you can either fight love or succumb to it. And so for us, there's never been anything greater. And I can't say that, people, no one's love is going to be the same. Oh, this is our song, one of them. But to know that I can honestly say without a shadow of a doubt that I know no matter what, if I need anything, she'll be there. And it's the knowing, it's the not having to question. I've never, not one single time, gone through her phone. I've never, felt the need to check on what she's doing or who she's with, because I know that she's mine. And there's that confidence in love that I love, the not having the doubt there. There's a sort of confidence that's even equally as frightening, to feel like I've got this person's heart 100% and I've got to be so careful. I love you.
I love you.
But yeah, to me, there's different kinds of love too. Friend love, parent love.
There's a difference between loving somebody and being in love with somebody.
Oh, absolutely. What's the difference?
To me, loving somebody is like your mom. You love your mom. Family, friends, but actually being in love with somebody, it's more intimate. You know what I mean? So when you are with, I can't explain it. It's like,
I think that the difference was probably, I love you, I love my daughter, like in ways that no one could ever compete.
Right, but then with your partner.
But being in love with someone is, it's not even a competition, of course, but it's a different feeling. It's there's a piece of you that is in them, and equally a piece of them that's in you, and it's a bonding that happens that unites you and makes you one. And so this person, the way that you are in love with this person is sort of selfish, because you see in them something that mirrors yourself. And so it makes you complete. And I think that so many people, when they describe their love for someone else, it's like, this person completed me. And so that's why I say it's selfish to be in love, because we find something that we've desired for ourselves, and we recognize something in them that belongs to us.
And there's also having love for somebody, you know. So there's...
That's a new... I don't agree with this, I have love for you, but...
No,
I think
having love for somebody, really,
I think it's
because
the same as loving.
No,
you care about them.
It would be like if you didn't know somebody, say like I can't think of an example. I think having love for somebody, being in love with somebody, and actually loving somebody are three totally they're different.
Tell me how.
How
are having love for someone and loving someone different?
To me, like, having love for somebody is like you care about that person. Okay. Well, of course you're going to care about the person you're in love with and the people that you love, but it's more like, oh, I have love for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you care about them. So you're not like, I love you, but you're like, I have love for you. So, like, it's not going to be like your family member or your friends.
Like an ex? Do you have love for
maybe
your exes?
Maybe it could be an ex, like, right. So if something were to happen to them, you would be destroyed because you have love for them. You don't love them and you're not in love with them, but you have love for them, like you care for them. I can't explain it.
It makes sense to me. What you're describing is caring about somebody.
And I see where you're coming from too, because if you love somebody, then that means you have love for them. So I see where you're
coming from. Right, and it doesn't mean that you're in
me.
love with them. Like,
right.
So I guess if I were to look at my ex, let's just say.
So if your ex, so if your ex, if anything were to happen to her, God forbid, car accident, caught on fire, or jump off a bridge, whatever, you would be hurt. You guys are like you guys disagree, you have arguments, but you would be hurt because you have love for her. You don't love her, so you wouldn't call her like, I love you.
Right.
But you have love for her. So you care about her.
Okay.
You care if something happens to her. You care if,
I care about her well-being.
Exactly. For me, that's having love for somebody, not actually loving them, though.
Okay.
So that's just my opinion. If you guys disagree.
No, I see what you're saying. It makes sense. I just feel like a lot of times we make excuses for emotions, and we find ways to be less harsh. For me, I remember being proposed to and having to say no. I could have easily taken the easy way and said, I have love for you, but I'm not in love with you. No. The answer is no, because I'm not in love with you. But I do care about you. So I guess for me, I think that the whole love word is such a big deal. We should make sure that we're careful when we use it. If you just want to express that you care about someone, just say that, I care about you.
And that makes sense. It does. Like I said, I made a mistake. I take it back. But that's our definition. That's how I feel about it. That's how she feels about it.
Let us know what you feel about it.
Yeah, let us leave a comment. Let us know what love is to you. And yeah, thank you guys for watching another one of our videos.
Love is not a quickie, by the way.
It's not. It's like no. Love is not a quickie.
No.
But we love you guys.
We do.
So stay tuned. Peace.